Hello everyone, my name is Chris. Thank you for joining me on the show today. Today, friends, I want to talk about something a little bit different today. I want to talk about you being a creator, a YouTube creator, and starting your channel. You know, as a Christian creator, you might want to, you're probably thinking, how am I going to do this station? I don't know how to start, where to start. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of fearful of the camera. You don't have to be afraid of none of these things. And furthermore, let me remind you, you can do all things through Christ who gives you strength and he gives you resources, right? So one of the resources that you have in your hand is your cell phone. If you can't afford a camera, start with your cell phone. We have a lot of great cell phone that we have a lot of good cell phone that have great qualities on them. So you can start with that. You know, put it on your selfie stick. You know, they have a lot of these fine product coming out now. You guys can just put your cell phone on there. Boom. And you just start doing your ministry to send it out to the world. Even those on YouTube, they don't have to get these fancy stuff like, oh, you see, some people get their fancy stuff to, you know, that's what they want. That's the thing that they're going for. They're going for quality. You see, friends, but you're going for what? Your ministry. And yes, your ministry must look good for Christ. Don't let anybody say, oh, that's true. No, I'm not going to say just throw up anything up on your site. You want to make sure you start with something that is really solid, something that will draw somebody to the Lord. A niche, choose a niche that you want to get into. Maybe you want to talk about diet, health. Maybe you want to talk about lifestyle. Maybe you want to talk about Christ. Maybe you want to talk about the last day message. Maybe you want to talk, whatever the niche is that you want to get into. Friends, there's room for all of us to grow. You see? So if you want to say, all right, I don't know where to start, Chris. What is your advice? I would say, just like what I'm saying, if you do not have the budget for a camera, you do not have none of these equipment, start with your cell phone. Let me say, the cell phone have great qualities. It can do wonders. You see, friends? Now, I'm filming this on a Canon T3i. Yes, this is what I'm using now. My camera bailed out on me, so this is my backup camera, right? I have a Canon 80D. My Canon 80D bailed out. My friend was asking me, hey, is the motherboard dead? I said, I don't know what to do. I film on it. I was doing a series, a video. When I finished with that, and I went to take it back again to set up everything, the camera won't work. Nothing will turn on. It's completely dead. Nothing won't work. Until today, it's there, back there in the room. Shut up. I can't do nothing with it. So I have to rally back on my T3i. You see, friend, you have a lot of question. People ask the question rather way, is the T3i still good in 2005? Listen, a camera will do what it can do. It's a camera. As long as you know how to operate that camera, it will do justice for you, right? It will do justice for you. Your audio must be a good quality audio, all right? Not the camera. Audio is not going to do a lot for you. We all know this. This is something that has been tutorial has been done on it. You need good quality audio. When people can stand, you know, if your visuals are not so 100, the quality must be above. The quality of your audio should be above, you know, your visuals, right? But today, in these days, we're going for what? Quality in every area, both in visuals and in audio. So people want good quality. If you're a YouTube creator, a Christian YouTube creator, and you want to get started, I'm going to encourage you to start with what you have. All right. Let's say you want to start. All right, Chris, I'm going to invest in something. I want light, and I want. What are your recommendations as a YouTube creator? I would say they have a lot of great cameras out there. Right? You have the little 4K cameras that are not expensive. You have the Canon 80D, the Canon 90D if you want to get that one. And it depends on what you want and what the quality that you're looking for. All right. Here I am doing this on my T3i. And the T3i carry great quality, just like when I had it back then, using it, right? Because it was my first camera. Right? I suppose I got this probably around in 2013, 2014, somewhere there. I got this camera and it's still good. I wasn't using it because I used to follow the trend. I want better quality. I want good audio. And yes, I wanted that to make my films and my stuff look good. So I purchased my T3i because that was my first entry level camera, and I still have it today. my camera bailed out on me, as I said, and hey, see, I had to rally back for it. So that is one of the good thing. I had a backup. All right. So now you get your camera. Maybe you want an 80D, a 90D. Or you even want to pick up a T3i like that because you're just doing it for YouTube video. Or if you want to go to the 4K, the top of the top camera is all up to what you want. Place the camera in front of you. Get to know your camera. Get to know your cameras, right? So get to know your camera, the lens, the quality lens that you want to use with it. Whether you're going to use the entry-level lens. I think that the entry-level lens is a great lens if you want to use it, the 18 to 55 or the 18 to 35. You can use those, right? These lenses are good lens, if you're doing to YouTube, until you can make some money and you upgrade yourself to these those, other different quality lens, like the 50mm. It's a good one to keep in your pocket. You're not gonna always need a 50mm. And yeah, as I said, just set the camera. You need a tripod. Make sure that thing is steady, and you put it on it and you start. You're gonna need lighting. Here I have some light with me. I have the MSL 30. This was the light that I picked up from off of Amazon. I saw it selling for pair. It was made in China. Very great light. I have it a long time now. I used to do TV shows with it. Me and my partner, we do TV shows. So this is one of my investment that I made, and I still have them today. I have one here, and I have one above me right here, where I get the light shining down on this side. So I have that light giving me light from that direction, and I have also another aperture light, which I had. I didn't turn. I'm going to turn it on, but I'm not going to ready for it right now. So I'm going to just put this at the side. So that's one light that I can use as well. So start with your light. And if you need a tool like a mic, you probably need a mic. If you're going to stay a distance away from your camera, you probably invest in a lav mic or a pin-on mic that you can pin on your collar to talk or so. I just choose this. I have one of those mic, the Ronin mic, the one that you pin on your stuff and you can talk. Those mic are great mic. All right. So you can choose to use a setup like this if you have here, and this is not expensive. Things like these are not really expensive. Maybe a couple bucks and you get these mics, right? So yeah, you can. I also have the what we call it, the Scarlett, right, as the interface that I use to to help me with this. This come with I bought this separately. But the mic came with the Scarlett. I have these things from a very long time and I didn't use them. You see? And now I said I'm gonna start this channel to see if I could, encourage people to give their life to Christ and to always ready to push the message at whatever cost. So this is what this channel is about. It's about the three angels message, about pushing Christ. And this is the niche that I choose. I'm not here about talking about church people, not talking about how the church is not doing. Yeah, maybe a time or two I might get in that, but I have other brethren that are already doing that stuff, right? So I don't want to get involved in that niche. I'm here to encourage and to be a witness for the Lord. But I just decided to take a different route this evening and begin to just talk a little bit about, the setup, what you need to have your channel up. As I said, people start with way less than that. You see, I just had some of these. I didn't have all of them. I had some of these equipment just lying there, gathering dust. And so I just decided to say, hey, I'm going to just use them and start a YouTube channel of this nature. All right. So I use that and I have the light, as I said. Get your light. You can use a ring light that you can put over your camera and do your thing. Hit the record button and just speak. Get your Bible, talk about, decide what niche you're going into and what you're going to talk about. You maybe want to go in health, as I said. Maybe you want to go into, wellness, health and wellness, fitness, diet, whatever it is, whatever your interest lies, that is where you should start, right? Suppose you want to talk about cars. Suppose you want to talk about trucks or bus or whatever it is that you want to talk about. Talk about that and get started. All right. Suppose you want to talk about yourself, who you are and so forth. Whatever it is that you want to start with, start out with that. Right. So get your light. And just like I have a back, you can also invest in a in a background light. Like me, it can change color. I just decided to keep it at just one light little red color. You know, it can change to blue, all different kind of color, and I like that texture. So you in some of my videos, you'll see my background change different colors and stuff like that. So that's the light that provide me. This is an awesome investment. I invest in it, and it never let me down. So yeah, friends, get your channel up running today. Get your channel up and running today. And don't say, oh, I'm going to wait until next year. No, you start right now and you build up till next year, right? Because you never know. Your voice might just be what the people is waiting for. You're a Christian YouTuber. Your voice, become a Christian YouTuber. Your voice is just what the people might be waiting for. You never know. You never know. Okay? Just saying, you never know. So get up, get that thing up. Develop some courage if you're shy. Remember, it's just you and the camera. It's just you, nobody else. You and the camera. And you begin to talk to the people about the words that the Lord rests on your heart. Talk to the people about what God put on your heart, right? You don't have to go and talk about criticizing no church people. You don't have to go and talk about none of those stuff. That's not where your niche is. Your niche is in Jesus Christ and Him crucified, right? That's where my niche is and the message, right? So I'm not here to talk about how my church folks is fighting each other. I'm not here to talk about that. Will I talk about that? Yeah, I'll get into it sometime, but that's not what the channel is about, right? I'll talk about that, and it's an encouraging channel. My channel is someone that you can come, you can listen to the message. If you don't like it, just scroll and pass, you know. But I'm going to encourage your friends as I close this one little talk just to subscribe to the channel. Don't be afraid. Hit that button. You're taking nothing, right? You're not taking nothing than just dupes. Don't forget to like and share this message like a leaf of autumn. Maybe you know somebody want to start a YouTube channel and they're Christians and they want to go on the YouTube space just to, you know, get their feet wet. Encourage them. Go and do so. Your voice might be what the people is waiting for. You never know, right? So go on there and see what it's all about. You know, people are looking for great content to look upon each day and to feast upon each day. Give them Christ. Let them feast upon Christ, right? People are feasting on all type of things. Throw your voice in the mix, friends. Let your voice be among all the other Christian voices that are out there sharing Christ and telling people to come to Jesus. Yeah, start that channel. You see, get the camera, get the lights, and remember, get a great audio equipment because your audio has to be good quality, right? So that people can hear you quite well. And if you still have your cell phone, I use my cell phone all the time. Here's my cell phone here with me. I use it to do YouTube videos sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. And I use it mostly when I'm on TikTok. So I can use it. I can hook it up with my Focusrite, and I could hook it up with my mic, and I get great quality. All right, friends. So invest in a audio. All these things I'm telling about are cheap, dirt cheap stuff. If you have the money for it, though, it's dirt cheap stuff. When I purchased them, they were a little bit, up there a little bit because they were just coming in, and the Focusrite. I was looking into something. Says, hey, wonder what this. I always wanted an interface. And now I got it, and when I got it, I put it down. I don't even use it. Right, but no, it called for me, so I bought it for this time. Right, it was bought for this time. So now I have it, and I have all the equipment that I need. I don't have to be bursting my brain where I'm going to get these things from, and I don't have any money now. But I said, start where you are. Start with that cell phone. You never know. Just be organic. Don't try to be, all that hype and all. No. Start with what you got. Yes, present yourself good and talk to the world. Somebody needs to hear your voice. Because you never know, your voice might be what the people need. Your voice might call someone away from death and destruction. You never know. So friends, until next time, I just come on here just to give a few encouragement. Remember, share this video, like it, and send it to those who you think might want to hear, hey, start a Christian YouTube channel. Do it, friends. And as you go, you learn as you go. You learn as you go. Just put the first foot forward and all things will come, right? So, until next time, this is your boy and friend Chris. Just remember, subscribe and keep it real. Stay safe. We don't want to make no news out here. Stay safe and keep praising the Lord. All right? Peace. Until next time.